Okay, welcome to the masterclass today, where I'll be covering lead generation strategies, right? And how to leverage social media to convert and grow your business, right? I'll be sharing with you today three different mindsets of your followers, and I'll give you strategies to connect with them with your magnetic messaging and also lead them into your funnel. What I've taught before, so this is building on a foundation from the 10-week business growth accelerator. So in the 10-week business growth accelerator, in week 9, we already covered in-depth lead generation, right? And the design thinking principles. And I've given you workbooks and all the things you need. This is building on that. Okay. So I'm not going to share what I shared there, but I'm giving you more tools. Okay. This is additional tools to really, really improve the effectiveness of your messaging. Okay. So I also have an article that would come with this. So I'm going to be using my notes when I'm teaching. Okay. So basically, if you think about what's happening in the world today, the world is not the same. Particularly, social media is not the same. You're in competition for attention. You're in competition for attention. Okay. So attention is what is being traded, but you need to secure the right attention. Not all attention will convert and help you grow your business. Not everyone's attention, not every engagement is beneficial to your business growth. What I'm also going to break down today is short term versus long term lead generation strategies. Okay. Short, long term. In the short term, you want to convert today. In the long term, you want to build a pipeline for future conversions. If your business is going to last, if your business is going to be here for long term, you don't just think about today, you want to think about tomorrow. The seeds you sow today, they are the fruits and harvest of tomorrow. So you want fruits for today, but you are also going to sow seeds. So think about fruits and seeds. Okay, that's what you're in search of. You're in search of fruits today. The work you've done before to nurture your community, today you want them to bear fruit. And then not only that, you're going to sow new seeds for future fruits. Okay, so think about those two things. What do you need today? The opportunities you will capture today for your business, there's fruits from the seeds you've sowed in the past. And then you want to also make sure you're continuing to invest in specific strategic messaging on social media. Okay. So I've shared with you, number one, you're in competition for attention. Number two, you need to know not all attention is important to your business growth. I'm going to teach you how to make sure you're connecting with the right people. Okay. Number three, it's the fruits and the seeds. Sow today so that you can reap tomorrow, reap today what you sowed yesterday. This is how businesses grow and mature. Many people are eating all the fruits that are supposed to be seeds for the future. And because of that, they're always going to be chasing their tail. You don't want to do that. So in the school, Tony, you must read that academy, right? I already talked to you that week 9 of the 10-week accelerator pretty much laid the foundation. There's the workbook, there's the customer journey maps, the lost and found, messaging to each person to develop your funnel, your pipeline, on and on, right? It's part of the journey, right? After you've gone through your branding, your marketing, you understand your customers, you know how to price your product, you've developed your marketing message, you understand your business model. When you've done all that work, right, at the tail end is conversion and sales. Okay, so what you want, get clear. This is where mindset comes in. You want to generate leads, right? And convert them. Don't get distracted on social media. Social media can distract you. You've got to get clear as an entrepreneur. Don't be playing when you're supposed not to be playing. I'm very, very direct, right? When I'm teaching, I'm very, very direct. I want to give you the right tools that will get you the right results. The analogy I usually give in this space is, if you're a fisherman and you're going to the stream without the right intention, check your intention. A fisherman that is going to the stream to play for leisure will be casual. A fisherman, another set of fishermen will go to the stream for dinner. They will not be casual, they will be serious. Okay? So on social media, when I come in, I see people who are casual. I'm like, this is not, you're not in it for dinner. You're in it to play. And because intention is important when you're on social media. Because intention is backed by energy. You're about to trade energy. Intention demonstrates the energy, the force with which you're going to capture the opportunities you want. So when people are not clear with their intention, they're like this and this and that. You don't want to be that person. If you're showing up to social media, get clear in terms of why you're showing up, what it is you're doing, and the content strategy workbook will help you in terms of the precision of the type of content you're creating. What's the mission? What's the message? What's the target? What's the goal? What's the expectation? Listen, that level of precision is important if you're an entrepreneur. And if you're still playing or you don't know what you're doing, it's just be clear you don't know what you're doing. So you're testing different things. That's okay. Keep testing. But why I give this strategy is for clarity and intentionality, because intentionality is required for you to design the right strategy that will help you get the results you want. If you're not intentional, you cannot deploy the right strategy, because strategy is saying you are clear about your goals and targets, and you're also clear about how you will get your goals and targets met. So this is about intentionality. You are generating leads for your business, okay? And you're looking to convert those who are ready to buy today. You've got to have that level of precision and intention, because without intentionality, your energy is scattered. And you need energy to focus. You need to be the force. You need to be clear. You need to wake up and say, today, this is what I want today. This is what I'm going to do. And this is why I'm doing it. And this is how we're going to do it so that we can get this. You're coming to sow a seed. You're coming to reap and harvest. Get clear. Okay? Intentionality. So be intentional when you're on social media. Be very, very intentional. Those who are not intentional, they are wasting their time. They are hoping that something will just drop on their lap. It doesn't happen that way. Using the fishing analogy, fishes do not just jump into your lap. You have to be intentional with and precise with your intention. Okay? So that's a mindset shift that you have to have. In my book, Mindsets of an Entrepreneur, I always cover this type of things. Many people, if you don't get your own mindset right, you cannot assess the world the way you need to assess it. So check in with yourself. Anything right now that is distracting you, that is telling you this, you've got to get clear with the strategy, with the goal, with the intention of why you're on social media. Okay, so if it is to generate leads, right? This is about, okay, what types of followers? So I'm going to break down now what types of followers you're going to encounter on social media and the ones that will help you grow your business. Okay, so we're going to go dive into it now. Social media is open to the whole world. Okay, social media is open, so you're going to be bumping to everybody. First thing you need to get clear on: your products and services. Are you serving consumers or producers? What do I mean? There's a behavior that is assigned, right? That is common to consumers. There's another behavior common to producers. If you're selling commodity, if you're selling to consumers, the behavior is different. If you're selling to producers, the behavior is different. And who are producers? For example, entrepreneurs are producers. It's about improving their productivity. It's about creativity. It's about saving time, right? It's about achieving more success, growing influence, growing wealth. The energy and intention of producers on social media and their behavior is different than the behavior and mindset of consumers. Don't mistake them. We are all consumers in one way or the other, but I'm saying particular to the product and service you're selling. Particular to the product and service you're selling. That product, is it a commodity? Is it a shoe? Is it a handbag? Is it a lipstick? Is it a commodity? And so, if you're trying to sell to people who will consume it, you're not challenging them to change their life. It's a simple transaction. Here's my product, pay me. That transaction is easy, right? The mindset of consumer is different than the mindset of producers. If you're selling coaching, you're selling life coaching, you're selling productivity to save time, you need to target producers. People want to improve their productivity. Consumers are not looking to increase their productivity. I've shared this before in the lead generation. I talk about value system, value management. What do people value? What consumers value is different from what producers value. So if you are selling a product or a service that is meant from producer and you're messaging to consumers, you've lost people. If your product or service is designed for consumers, you've got to make sure you're messaging the right value statement. You've got to deliver what consumers value. And you've got to deliver what producers value. So lead generation, get clear what type of fish are you fishing for? That's what I'm trying to say here. I'm using this analogy. Because the bait, I'm using analogy to help you understand. The messaging, the bait, is going to be determined by the type of fish you want to catch. Okay, so I remember, like in the 10-week accelerator, I already talked about relationship with customer, knowing them, identifying them, right? We've gone through that 5-part series, so you already know who they are. I'm going into mindset and social media now. If those people are on social media or in real life, now in terms of social media, right, is that if you don't get clear in terms of their mindset and you're offering content and resources that is not aligned, you will be attracting the wrong fish. The bait determines what fish will bite. The bait determines what fish you will attract. Your message on social media will determine who you attract to you. That's why you have to be very careful. And I've shared this in the lead generation program week 9. When people start telling you to dance, when people start telling you to jump, when people start telling you to spin on social media, get clear. That's a bait. When people start telling you to entertain them, that's a bait, and you listen and you start doing all those things. Guess what? Who are you attracting with that kind of message? If again it's consumers like entertainment because they are on social media to chill. They will put you to work in their favor. Producers are serious. They want results. Producers are seeking exceptional results. And so if you're wasting their time, they move on to your competition. Producers want time savings, not time wasting. So again, get clear. Are you dancing for consumers who love entertainment and who have time to waste? And so they're telling you to waste your time and continue serving them. And so they turn you, right? Get clear. Or are you creating content for producers? And the messaging is about time saving, results, focus, right? Productivity, because that's what they're looking for. Producers are looking for productivity tools, how to improve themselves professionally, how to get better results in their business. Get clear in terms of what those needs are. Okay, get clear. If you're serving producers, get clear. Make sure you're giving them what they need. If you're serving consumers, you know what they're looking for as well. It's about the value system. Okay, so go back to value. What do consumers value? What do producers value? Make sure your messaging is going to help you attract the right fish. Because if you put the wrong bait, the wrong messaging on social media, very soon you will gain following. You gain following. The question is, will those following convert? Because if you attract somebody through entertainment and now you're trying to sell them education, right? It's a long journey. If someone that is purely there for entertainment, you attracted them with entertaining, you are doing all those things they tell you to do, all of a sudden, listen, when I scroll and when you scroll, we know this. Intention matters. If you're there for entertainment, you're looking for people who make you laugh. And the moment somebody makes you laugh and you follow them for laughter, the next day, if you see them doing something serious, you unfollow them. You do that. So people are doing that to you. That's why get clear. Be consistent. Let people know who you are. Let people know what you can do. Don't compete with the wrong messaging that is not going to serve you short or long term. That's my advice to you. Test it out. Okay? So that's the first thing, consumers versus producers. The next thing I want to share with you, and this is so powerful, this is exclusive, right? I found 3 types of mindsets online. I call them the seeker, the entitled, the freeloader. You know, in my academy, I shoot straight. I want to educate. I'm educating entrepreneurs so that you achieve accelerated business growth and success. If you're here to waste your time, then you go round and round. I'm giving you what is going to enlighten you and open your eyes so that you don't waste your time and you can get the result faster. The seeker, the entitled, the freeloader. The seeker, okay, is actively looking for solutions. They've already admitted that they have a gap and they want to close the gap. Now, the seeker falls into 2 categories as well. Within the seeker, there are 2 groups in the seeker. Those who are ready to pay you for the solution and those who do not want to pay for the solution. There are 2 different mindsets. Okay? The seeker, okay, they already know they have a gap. They are actively seeking. But in that group, you need to know that not all your followers want to pay for success, want to invest in their own future. You cannot build a business with that mindset. Your business will grow when you have people actively seeking your solution and also willing to invest all in to getting that solution, the ultimate solution. Because people on social media will drop crumbs. Nobody is giving their best value on social media. You need to know that. Those who tell you give all your work, give all your content, they are the freeloaders. They're telling you to go to your storage and bring everything you want. It's like the fish telling you drop all your baits without a hook, without a net. They are all, your livelihood is what they are dining on. What you're supposed to grow your business with, you're giving it for. This is why anybody starting a business in this climate and understanding, you need to be in my school. Because you are building a business in a very unique environment. 10 years ago, you wouldn't fall into this mindset situation. Right? Those who build businesses 20 years ago, there are some things easier then than now. There are some things more difficult then than now. The strategy of today is getting clear, right? And understanding what's going on. You have to have awareness. and the right person. You have to perceive what's going on around you properly and making sure you're taking moves. You cannot control the ocean, but you can control what you do based on what you want. If you want to grow your business as an entrepreneur, if you want to make more money, if you want to grow the bottom line of your business, this is for you. If you want to play, this is not for you. So there's a level of seriousness that is expected in my school. So the seeker is actively looking for a solution, meaning they've admitted there's a gap. They need something. In that group, there's a group that wants what you have, but they don't want to pay you for it. You cannot build a business with that group, right? They are taking advantage of you. But those who want the best, what you offer the best, and are willing to pay to achieve it, they are the key people you need to, right, work with. Now, the next two groups, they fall into the consumer space. So if you're selling consumer products, we talk about consumer products in retail. Consumer products, soaps, lotions, right? All those things, perfume, right? That's why I shared at the beginning, consumers versus producers, different mindset. The next two groups I'm going to share fall into, if you're selling consumer products, the seeker, you want to be clear, right? When it's a producer, someone wants to improve their productivity, who wants to solve a problem, who has a strong aspiration, they're actively seeking, right? And remember again, today's masterclass is built on week 9 of the accelerator. Okay, so I'm not sharing and teaching the foundation we've already laid in the accelerator. You need to go there, complete the 10-week accelerator, and this is the next level, just adding on more support in that space. So the next group, the entitled. You need to know on social media, many people feel entitled to your work. We are growing, the world is growing is a base of entitled people, right? Give me free shipping, give me free this, give me free that. And then they also have this mindset of prove to me that I need you. Prove to me that I want what you have. Prove to me that I should pay attention to you. They want to put you to work. So you create one content, that's not enough. You create 2, it's not enough. You create 100, they're still saying, you're still proving to them a year, 2 years after they've been following you, they're still saying more. I've not seen enough. Watch out for that. Okay, watch out for that. Watch out for that. I'm getting clear on this one. Watch out for that mindset. The entitled, right? You cannot build a business with that, or they will delay their decision making as well. Okay, so the entitled believe that you owe them something, that you have to give them something before they will consider following or engaging with you. Okay, they want you to give them free access, give them free workbook, right? Is that they actually feel that until you give them something, right? Because they are not actively seeking, right? So they want to put you to work first. They want to put you to work before they explore. They want to know more. They are the ones that say, tell me more. Tell me more. They don't have a sense of urgency. They have time to waste. Okay? So they'll say, tell me more. And they will be searching for everything they can get, right? Telling themselves that they want to know more. But that's not true. To be honest, they really don't know what they need. They don't know. They're lacking clarity, because those who know what they need will act swiftly when they see it. Those who do not know what they need will delay their own success. I want you to be aware. When people start saying, tell me more, show me more, they are lacking serious clarity. They don't know what they need. They don't know where they're going. They are trying to use you. They're trying to leverage your own capacity to get clarity for themselves. So clarity is what they need. Okay? Clarity is what this second group need. So everything you need to give them is to help them gain clarity. They don't have clarity because if they don't know what the problem is, if they don't know what solution they should be pursuing, if they cannot see what opportunities are ahead of them, they have a ton of questions on their mind. They have questions. And so that's what they are using. So they are using your content to answer the questions on their mind. Right? They need your content because they want to get clear. Right? So they feel entitled, like, I need your like, give me your content. You've got to give me more. They're not satisfied. They're like, more. Give me more, give me more. But they are using that content to gain clarity because they're confused. A lot of confusion is in that world. Because again, those who know what they want and don't know what they need, when they see it, they will act. And those who don't know what they want and don't know what they need, they will stall. They can stall for a year. They can stall for 2 years. They can stall for 3 years. Okay? So lead generation is making sure the type of content and messaging you have for these groups is helping them collapse time. Okay? The third group, I call it the freeloader. You can search for the meaning of freeloader, right? This group, they've already made up their mind. They're not buying anything. They're not investing in any solution. Like, you can feel the energy. They've already, before they ever met you, before they ever saw you, before they ever saw your product or services, it's not about you, it's about them. Before they left their house, before they logged in, they already said to themselves, we're not buying. Today, we're not buying anything. We just want to see what is out there. We just want to explore. Right? So they're exploring. So they come in, they go out, they come. They are not looking to buy anything. They've made up their mind that they're not looking to buy anything. Right? They've made up their mind that they're not looking to buy anything. So all they're looking for online is free stuff. And there's no end to free stuff. Your content is just another free stuff. It's not you, it's them. They have decided that they're going to build what they're building with sticks, not bricks. Right? With whatever anybody is ready to give free online, that is satisfactory to them. Right? So if you are trying to go premium more, right, your messaging has to be different to that group. Okay, so let's break down strategies in messaging. I'll start from this group, freeloader. The group I call freeloader, they're looking for free. They've decided they're not buying. If you're going to message to them, you need to let them know that there are different classes to your services and products. It's your responsibility to communicate that there are different classes to your product. That number one, you tell them free is available where, paid. You make sure there's clarity of what they are missing. Because if they don't know what they are missing, they think everything you've given them for free is all there is. Okay? So your job is to communicate clearly to everybody who follows you. This is free. If all you're looking is free, this is all you're going to get. But with little more investment, you will get this. With more investment, you get this. That way you give them information and you make sure they know that they are getting the least from you. Because if you don't communicate that you have more that they don't have, they will think all you're giving them is all there is. Okay? So to message and convert, You've got to tell those who are seeking free, that's okay. Free will get you this. Paid will get you that. And you show them, this is what you're not getting because you want free. This stuff is not free. All this is not free. This is not free. But if you don't show a message all the things that you still have in your paid program, right? They don't know and they're settling. You've got to communicate that you are settling here, but I'm willing to take you more to next levels with all these other programs. I am willing to take you more, right? To next level. Right? So you've got to encourage them to next level, next level, next level, next level. Right? Because otherwise, for the next 5 years, they might be following you, and all they're following you for is free stuff. And nothing wrong with that, except for your own strategy needs to change so that you are communicating that you can do so much more for them. Okay. The entitled, right? Those who keep saying, give me more, I want more, because they need clarity. You can help them with your messaging with asking questions. Okay? You know why? They have a lot of questions on their mind that hasn't been answered. They are looking for clarity. You can help them gain clarity faster. You can support them in gaining clarity faster and sooner by giving them questions to ask. Are you an entrepreneur? Are you getting the results you want? Give them questions so that they can really find the answer within themselves and understand that the solution that you need, the problems you have, the solutions to the problems you have, my programs will reward you for that. So you want to move them from being entitled. You've got to shift that entitlement, right? So that they can be in pursuit of a solution. Because those who are entitled, they are sitting back and saying, feed me, give me more content. Why? Because they're lacking clarity. And they are not ready to prioritize doing the work. So they will put you to work. They want you to do the work they haven't done for them. They want you to go and bring them everything that they need. They are putting you to work. The way you tackle this is to start asking them questions. Put them back, flip it, put them to work, put their mind to work. Come up with questions you will ask them in your content. Make them think. Because if you don't disrupt entitlement mindsets, they will not pursue. Everybody needs to be pursuing their own future. Everybody is responsible for their own future. Don't let them put that responsibility on you as the entrepreneur. You feed them. You take care of them. You nurse them. No. Flip it. The way you're going to flip it back is to ask them questions. When you ask them questions, they have to now start seeking answers. That's when you activate the seeking mindset in them. If you don't ask questions, you will not convert the entitled to seekers. Seekers are the ones that would buy productivity, that would invest in their own future. They are already looking, they're already searching, they're already pursuing. So your job is to communicate that you are the best solution for them. Okay? Your job is to communicate that you've got the best solution for them. Okay? So this is so important, right? Is that think about these three, right? As I want you to be more intentional in your approach, and think about the energy and the focus with which you're going to go into the marketplace. Get clear. Social media is where you find everybody. You need to make sure you're engaging and communicating with the right group, with the right message, right? I use the analogy of a bait and a fish. The message you put out there is what's deciding who you're attracting. Shift your message to the right people and you attract them. And when it comes to converting, I've just shared with you, converting the seeker converting the entitled, converting the freeloader. There are specific strategies you would use, and I want you to reach out if you want more pristine and precise communication messaging that will help you for your product and service, for your business, for your marketplace. Okay. And the 10-week accelerator also has the 30. You want to go back to the 30 questions for entrepreneurs, the entrepreneurs workbook. It will help you as well, right? So this is just building on all the resources that is already available in the school, TonyUmesiwi.academy, and then you can use them again to do this work. But I'm just giving you new insight. So map out the seekers, the entitled, the freeloaders, and making sure you're allocating the right time and content, and making sure from a conversion standpoint, you're changing the thinking. Because if somebody has followed you for 5 years and hasn't bought anything from you, you've not converted them. Start putting them in this bucket and making sure you're designing the right messaging each week, converting them, right? You want to convert the entitled to the seeker. People have to seek a solution. You know why? We only use money to buy what we're seeking. We only use money to buy what we need, what we want, what we desire. So the entitled will not buy because they think you owe them something. It's a mindset. They think you owe them something. Instead of buying a solution, instead of buying a product, instead of just going, they don't have clarity, they are lacking, right? So ask them questions. Ask them questions, there are a list of questions, right? Ask them specific questions, right? So that they can help you and help themselves. Okay? So I'm going to wrap up. Let me know, reach out if you have more questions, comments below as well. I'll see you. Mr. Bosede, I see you're joining. Because you joined on the phone, I could not bring you up as a speaker. There's a new feature where if you joined on your PC, literally we could do conversation, one-on-one conversation. Like you could join me on video as well. So this platform keeps improving and giving us more tools. So yeah, right now it tells me you're on mobile phone. But anyway, next time I'll see you. Take care now. Bye for now.